Okay, good morning everybody. What is today? Tuesday, February the 12th, 2024. I'm Kelly Renee, you're on Sharing Our Shine, and this is the start of my Deja View series. What is the Deja View series? Well, it's a revisit of budget canvases that I've done, and it's a deeper dive format. So, during this video, I won't be watching the clock. I'm simply going to randomly select some canvases that I have now installed in my A3 art storage book. We'll turn to a page. I'll jot down the canvas serial number and which drawer I have the drill pack in, and we'll take a deeper dive into some of these canvases. Now, this deeper dive is not something that I take the time to do when I do the original hauls. That video, I keep it moving and try to get those videos, at a reasonable amount of time with a reveal of a number of canvases. But in this Deja View series, I actually will take the time and look at the canvas more closely, maybe make some notes, look at the drills, and really take some time to look at whatever we randomly select per video. So, thanks for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and get started, and I'll just open the book, find the page, look at the canvas, jot it down, pause the video, grab the drills, and then we'll get started taking a look at them. So, let's go ahead. So this is a brand new series that I wanted to do because again, during the haul videos, I don't take that time, and I like to spend some time with the canvas and think about what type of finishes might be appropriate for the canvas, whether it's a straight up finish, maybe there's just a ceiling, maybe there's a mica finish, maybe there's an embellishment finish, mixed media finish. There are different ways that we can manage our diamond art. So let's take a look. I'm going to just put my hand in here, and I don't know what page I'm on. Okay, which of these two shall we do? I think this one. So I'm going to take a look. Okay, so this is the little strip of paper that I just cut. This is H0238. And it's a 30 by 40. And I have a sticker here. If you can see that, I put it on all the canvases when I put it in the book as to what drawer the drill pack is in. I have a 10 drawer wheelie cart, and it has these multicolored, not so thick drawers, and about, yay long. And the drill packs are in various drawers, and this one is drawer 2. Okay, so I'll pull those drills. Let me pick another. Again, I'm randomly going to pick a canvas. So I'll pick, let's see, this one. Oh, okay, let's take a look at this one. This is KA316. And this is in drawer, where's the sticker? Oh, here it is. Make sure you can see that. Let me stand up for a moment. Right here, I have a sticker on each one of these canvases telling me what drawer number this is. So this is also in drawer 2. And this is a 30 by 30. Okay. And now I'll pick whatever page I turn to, I'll pick the canvas on the right. So we'll pick this one. This one. Ah, okay. We'll start with 4, and then we'll see where we are. Y067. This is a 30 by 40. And I need to find the sticker, and it says drawer 3. And we'll start with one more. And the next page I turn to, I'll close the book and pick them randomly that way, and we'll pick the drawing on the left. As a matter of fact, why don't we just pick this one? It's right in the front. And this counts as left or right, so we'll pull this one. ZY048 30 by 40, and it says drawer 2. Okay, I'm going to take these slips over to my cart, pull the drill packs, and we'll get started taking a look at these canvases. And I will be right back. Okay, I've pulled all the drill packs. So let me just say that initially what I thought I was going to do was actually unroll the canvas, straighten it all out, put it in the book, so on and so forth, and do all that on camera. Let me just say I am so glad that I didn't do that. It took hours. I kind of had to figure out how I was going to store the drills, how I was going to label the drills, how I was kind of going to organize everything. And I'm glad that I did that all off camera. And I will show you what I ultimately decided to do. So I'll put those aside for now. And this is ZY048. I should wrote down what page number these canvases were on, but we'll find them. Let's see, the Elf Fairy. Maybe I'll go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, here is the B. And that is stained glass B. So I can find them later. I'm learning as I go, folks. As you can see, or maybe you can't see, on the pages here, I took some numbered stickers and put page numbers on the outside of the plastic. So this is page 10. I need to do that in my big book. Page 10. Okay, so that's that one. And this is a rooster on the very first page. Let me just get this organized again. Okay, so that's that one. Is that Z? Okay, so this is page 1. That's the rooster. And then I have 0238, which is the wine bottle and glass. So that was here. This is a wine bottle in glass. That's H0238, and that is page 5. And that is that one. And this one is the Elf Fairy. So, let me see if I can find the Elf Fairy. There she is. She is on page 19. Okay, now I think I'm organized. Maybe. We'll see. So we're going to start with the rooster. Okay. What I ultimately ended up doing was randomly placing my canvases in the book. While the canvases are in the book itself is not organized. I need multiple of these books. So I've ordered some 30-page books. This is a 60-page book. I ordered 2 30-page books from Amazon, and I should have those in the next day or so. So I can start moving things around and getting my Wild Kingdom, my Magic, my floral books in that organization. As I collect diamond paintings, I want to put them in whatever theme book I have going on. Okay, so let's see here. I just want to make sure. So what I did, I just randomly drew out, I have like a 4-foot tall hamper, you know, a woven hamper. And after I do the holes, I put the diamond paintings in that hamper. So those are the diamond paintings I've already shown on the channel. And those are ready for a book. So I put them in the book, and then when I did, I took more strips of paper, even though some of these drill packs are labeled. Yeah, that's fine, having that labeling. But with my eyesight, it would be too hard for me to try to see what that pack says. It's just too hard for me to see. So I wrote it this way. And I gave each of the paintings a name, put the size on here, and what draw number they belong to. Okay, so if I ever pull them out, I know where to put them back, because this draw number on this pack matches the draw number sticker I put on the canvas. So if I look at the canvas and it says draw 6, then I know of those 10 drawers to go to draw 6 and look for the serial number of that canvas on my paper slip. A very, you know, it's inside the bag, so it's not a label that could peel off or fall off. It's inside the bag, and it's very, you know, largely written, so it's easy for me to see. So it took me about 3 minutes to pull those 4 drill packs. So I like the idea of how I have things stored. So I'm glad I took the time to work all that out. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. 30 by 40, 20 colors. I'm just going to make notes. This is the purpose of this strip. It's for me to just kind of make notes as I'm kind of thinking about this canvas. Okay, let me check the stick on here. Oh, you know what? It's sticky. It is sufficiently sticky, but it also feels a little bit soupy. Like, yeah, I'm gonna put a note on here that the glue is questionable. I might be modifying that glue a little bit. What I use for that is, do I have it handy? Let me see if I have it handy. This is my toolbox for diamond painting. Yeah. And I will be showing that in some upcoming video. But when I modify the glue on my canvases, this is what I use. I use Aleene's Tack It over and over. I have probably 5 or 6 bottles of this because I found a great sale and I took advantage of it. And if it's a little bit soupy, I'll put this on it, let it go tacky, and then I'll cover it with parchment paper. And that helps me control the glue. So that might be a candidate for this. I'll just put Tack It application. Okay, so that's my first note here. You know what I'm thinking? I'm looking at this canvas, and I might do some flocking on this one. Let me put a note here. Flocking. If you all don't know about flocking, what it is very, very, very fine sawdust that is colored using acrylic paint. Okay, you put a little bit of acrylic paint and sawdust, very fine sawdust, mix it together, lay it all out, and just let it air dry. And that will give me some texture in the finish. And that would be a mixed media application. I might do some mica on here as well, like in this light area here. I'm thinking that I might do some cream mica on this canvas. Okay, let's take a look at the drills. Let's see what we have to work with here. Sorry for the crinkling, folks. It is what it is. It's the packaging they give us. Okay, so let's take a look. There's only 20 colors. And what do I have the most of? Let me just take a look. So I've got some reds in here. I'm going to be up and down just because I have to make sure you're in the camera. Let's see here. That's some nice blends of red. That's some nice shading. That's a pretty green. Oh, yeah, there's a lot of that. I might do a flock in this color, because I'm looking at the quantity of drills in the bag, looking at the canvas and thinking I could see maybe some orange flocking, do a little bit of drill application, and then blend it with this color. I'm sure I have this color paint or something very close to it that I could flock. That's a pretty blue. Some more red. What color is this? 823. And I've got 2 bags of that. That's a very dark navy blue. And that's going to be kind of at the bottom, I would suspect. We'll take a look at that. It's W823? Yes, it is. W is 823, so that's going to be all down here. That might be right with flocking. I do have a deep blue that I could possibly use to make some flock with that. This is a pretty color. 946. I like that color. Between kind of a red, kind of an orange. I'd have to pull out my book to know what the name of that color is. Not that it matters. And then we have this teal. Is that a green? That's probably closer to a green. Got those two colors in here. It's really pretty. And that looks like a beigey, caramel kind of a color. I like caramel. More beige, maybe a little tint of yellow. What number is that? 3855. Okay, let's see here. What do we have? We have the W. Let's see. All this is at 823. All this deep here. This is all color blocked. So I will multi-place my way to an award during the placing of those drills. And it looks like N is right next to it. What is N? 797. 797. That's this color. So we have 797. Get that out of there. Come on, Kelly Renee, use your hands. Good grief. So we have 797, which is this blue, and the 823 right next to each other. And I'm looking at the canvas, and I'm looking at the N, which is that lighter blue, and the W, which is the 823. So N is 797, W is 823, and right here, they're right next to each other, right in this area. And I have more of it kind of blended here. So I kind of see how they're using it. They're using that lighter blue to kind of outline and nest in the darker blue. That should be really pretty. Now, what is this color here? This is, if you can see that, that is an H. Oh, I think it's that teal color, 3848. Let's see. I was correct. So we've got this color in play along with the dark blue, the 823. And we've got, yeah, there would be crinkling because I'm moving these things around. These three colors right here are all working together in that area on the rooster. I think that's really going to be pretty. I really think that's going to be pretty. I'm looking at the canvas and I'm pretty much decided I'm going to do the flocking. I pretty much decided I'm going to do a flocking finish, and I'm looking for any place on this canvas where a crystal might be used. I really don't see an obvious place where crystals will make a difference on this. I don't know where I would put it, but maybe in the, I don't know what this is called on a rooster, but the top of the rooster here, maybe some ABs, maybe in the front, right around the beak. And that beak itself, I mean, there is confetti, as expected. There is a lot of confetti, but even the beak, that tiny little space right up in there, you can see the W, the T, the Z. There's an N. There's an 8. I think there's 3 8s right down here. Do I have it? Oh, is that a B? It's got to be a B. There are no 8s, so that's a B. And that's 814, which is a reddish color. A deep mahogany. That's interesting. They put those colors all together right on the beak. And this is going to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like right up here there are 5 different colors. Right here. I'm going to pull those out. Let's see. So 15, I think I'm going to get my scissors. 15 is the letter P. Letter P is going to be kind of over here and through here, just on the edges. And that is 946. And it's right here. So that's 946 for that. And then we have D is 666, which is going to be a really strong red. It should scream at me. I don't see the 666. That's 946. Okay. I found that. So for those 2 colors. And see, 666 is the letter D. And D is going to be kind of in here, right in the middle. Yeah, kind of right in the middle. And then there's an R. That is going to be 321. So that's that color there. That is the R. And that's going to be this really darker red right in here along the outline. Should I come in a little closer? Let me see here. Yeah, I'll pull back out. I'm gonna move this light a little bit here. Let's see here. Okay, so this R, this deeper red, is right in here. Right in there. What other color do we have in here? A is 350. So that's 4 colors right there. That's 350. And the last color I see is G, which is 606. Okay, so let's pull these colors. I will pause the video when I go to pack up this canvas to put everything back in the bag. Wow, these are a lot of colors. Let me get out. Yeah, pardon me for just a second. I wanted to get out a white piece of paper. Wow. These are the reds that are being used just in his crown. Right up here. All 5 of these colors. That is really, I think that's going to be really pretty. All that shading. Quite a bit of different shades and variable reds right up in here. Wow. And I'm wondering if they're doing that same treatment down here in this area. I think they are. Let me look. I see G, I see R, I see P, I see A. Yeah. In this area here, these are the same colors being used. That's a lot of colors for those small areas. Wow. Wow. Okay, let's look at the orange and the gold. So F is 741. That is this one. And letter V is 742. Okay, so I don't have to cut those apart. So these 2 colors are being used in here, the yellow and the orange. I think that's going to be a pretty blend. I really do. And D and G are the colors right here. So let me get D and G. It's going to be the 666 and the 606. 606 and 666. Oops. All these colors are going to be working together in here. I think that's going to be very striking. I think that's going to be very, very striking. I like that. I like the blues together. Now let's look at the greens. That's going to be E. See, a lot of E and H. So E is 701. Let's see. So that's the 701. And H is the 3848. So these are the two colors we were looking at earlier, working together in that green. Camera's going to shake a little bit. I'm trying to get the light without all that glare. Let's see. Those two colors are going to be working together. So I think that's really pretty. So I think we have our marching orders on this canvas. I am going to be using a flocking technique, and I think in the oranges and maybe in the navy blues. So I want to write that down. So I'm thinking and navy blue. Question mark. So those are my thoughts on that. And it's just a simple $2 or $3 canvas, but we can make it more than what it is just by finishing it with some creativity if you want to do that. Maybe bling it up a little bit. But those are my ideas for this particular canvas. So I've done the review on this canvas, and now the sticker will go back into the sleeve with this canvas and keep everything together so I can remember my ideas about it. So I'm going to put everything away, and I'm going to start on the second canvas. But this is something, this review, this deeper dive is something that I basically do privately anyway before I start a canvas to try to get some ideas about it. And this longer format video, hang on just one second. Okay, I wanted to pull out just a little bit. So this deeper dive is what I do privately anyway. And this longer format, this Deja View series, is just taking a second look of canvases you've already seen in a haul and looking at it more closely, making some notes about it, getting some ideas about it, and moving on. So if you like that kind of information, stay tuned. Got more coming. Let me get this one put away and the next one on deck. Okay, when putting this away, I had a different idea. I'm going to keep the strip with my notes in it with the drills, rather than put it in the book. I think that, excuse me, I think that just makes more sense. And to indicate that we've done this particular review of the canvas on video, I just took my pink highlighter and I highlighted the serial number. That way that the picture itself is not obscured inside the book, and these slips don't have danger of falling out of the book. So I think I will do that instead of keeping the slip with the canvas. I'll just mark the canvas as reviewed and put this back in the drawer that it belongs in, which is drawer 2, with my note slip right in the back. So let me go ahead and do that and get the second canvas on deck. Okay, the Rooster is back in the sleeve. Again, I marked the very top of the canvas with pink highlighter to let me know that I've done that. And the next canvas we'll take a look at is the Elf Fairy. Again, apologies for the glare. I'm trying to get the lighting right here. Let's see if we move it over this way. Maybe it'll be a little bit better. There we go. Okay, so here's the slip. And I've got the drills right here. This is Y067. And I will try to put item numbers for these canvases during this video in the description box or on the screen. I haven't decided which one is best for me, but this is the Elf Fairy that I named the Elf Fairy on Y067. And let's take a look at this canvas. Okay, she is a 30 by 40. She is 22 colors. Okay, so she's 22 colors. And she is a 30 by 40. Lots of blues and greens. Oh, I'm really anxious to see how this one's going to... I think, yes, I have seen this one finish. I think Dusty in Canada, Dusty's Colored Art, I think it's her channel. She's a subscriber here. And I think she has, if memory serves, it's a completion she did in November of 23. And that's, she mentioned it in the comments. And I went out to her YouTube channel, searched for it, found it, and saw the finish. And one of the things that gave me a little bit of pause was how striking this shading is on her face. It is really, really severe. I think it really could use a step back. So I might be recharting on this one. So let me just put a note here. Recharting. Facial shading. So I might be recharting some of this area here because it's quite a step from this very light to this very dark and these colors in between. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. So I thought it was pretty, but I just think it would be prettier if this was softer. So I might be doing some recharting here. Let me see if I can pull those colors out. So let's see here. I'm looking at I, which is 948. Let me just do skin. It's 948. Then you're going into a little bit of J there. Not enough to really make a difference, but there's a lot of L, which is 224. And then we step into, there's a little bit of U there, which is 3688. So this is I, this is L, this is U. And then we step back into letter A, which is 223. Okay, that's A. And then that looks like an 8 or a B. Let's see here. Okay, old lady eyes, guys. Need the tool for the job. Goes from A, L. Oh, that's an S. Okay, that's an S. Wow, 3726. 37, what did I say? 26. That's the S. And it goes from S into G, 315. That's G. And then it goes into WR, which is 939, which is navy blue. Okay, so this is from light to darkest. Let me pull those colors out. Okay, I really should pause the video and just get those colors together. So let me do that. Okay, these are the colors in her skin, in the order of light to dark. When I look at this, this is in the shadows, so that one almost doesn't count. But these are the colors that are in her skin. So when I'm thinking about the step, progression of colors, It doesn't look too bad, but maybe because the steps come so quickly that I find this color progression very, very stark. And maybe I would change something here in the middle. I'd have to go to my book, look at the colors, and try to find something. See, this is okay, and then it goes to this. So from here to here, let me take these two off for the moment. And look at those two colors there. It doesn't look bad on its own, these two colors. But with this color here, from here to here, I don't know, maybe it just needs something in here. From progression, this to this is okay. But I think from here to here, those two colors. And then when you get into this shade, and you step up to this shade, again, on its own, it doesn't seem bad. And it doesn't seem bad with this shade coming in. This is a little stark, these two, but it's not bad. I just think that the progression between those colors is just so close. The eye doesn't have a chance to relax, and it just looks so stark. I may just diamond paint this as designed, but when I look at the colors, I think there may be some recharting that might work. So I'm going to look at that. I've made that particular note. And then you've got G, which is 315. And I think that's this one. I think it's G is number 3. 1, 2. Oh, I don't know where I put number 3. Oh, here it is. This is her eyeshadow color. Right over her eyes. Right over her eyes, right here. That is quite... There also is a 939 in there, as well as a 936. So some real deep browns and blues in here. Right in here over the eye. Okay. I'm okay with that, actually. I'm okay with that, actually. It's just that this part here kind of gave me pause when I saw the finish. Like I said, when Dusty did it was quite pretty. But this was just so wow. I think I may want to soften that up just a bit. Okay, so in here, I've got to play on 890 and 939. So 890, which is the letter B, is color number 7. So let me find that real quick. That's this color here. It's a very, very dark green. Is that a very dark green? I'm gonna pause the video and relocate the light. Hang on. Yeah, I'm trying to get the best light that I can. And I don't know that that's really doing it for me. But I think when you see the two colors together, you see how that really forest dark green and that blue color coming together. And that is in here. These two colors are right in this area here. And I think that would be actually quite pretty. In here and in here. With this other green, these greens working together. These two greens here, working together on the leaves. Yeah, I think this is really going to be pretty, except for some recharting here. Now, any type of mixed media finish that will work on here? I don't think so. I don't think that this canvas lends itself to any type of... Maybe some ABs, maybe some 141s or some white, off-white ABs in this breath area. Hope you're seeing that. That might be pretty. That would stand out. I could see that. Let me write it down. So I'm thinking ABs. And I'll just put white breath. White breath area, some ABs. I put on here possible recharting. I wrote it on the back, but I want to rewrite it here. Facial shading. Okay, some facial shading there. And the blue in her hair. Let's take a look at those colors. 30... What is that? Oh, yeah. Old lady eyes. Hang on. 38.49. 38.49 is 22. That's this color here. That's that color there. Right there. That's letter C. And C is going to be playing with, let's see here. C and F are real close together. 927, number 8. Where's number 8? So we've got 22. Oh, that's actually quite nice. These two colors are up in here. Do I have that right? 22 is C, and this is number 8. Yes. These two colors, which is this area in her hair, that's this. Right here. C and F. And this tealy light blue area, that's C and F, which are these two. And then the blue is going to be letter N, which is color 19. Let's see. Color 19, which is this color here, which is N. And N is going to be this medium blue here, and this darker blue looks like it's going to be R and O. So 18 and 20. These two colors will play nice together. And then, let's see. And I need 20. Oh, let's see here. Do I have 20 on here? Yes, I do. Right in my hand. These three. For this area of her hair. I think that's really going to be pretty. I see no recharting necessary. I think they'll blend nicely. I think they'll look nicely together. I've seen Dusty's, and I thought that when I saw it. So I'm okay there. Let me check the stick on this one. Okay, that does not feel soupy. It doesn't feel like it's too thick. No. That glue is good. Let me make a note. Can't spell this morning. Either too much coffee or not enough coffee. You know what? This has an eraser. Why don't I use that? Good. Okay, good glue. Let's see. I think I'll do some white ABs in the white breath of her hair. Of her mouth here that she's blowing. I don't think I would do anything to the lips on this. And G is what color? G is 315, which is number 3. I'm going to look at that 3 again. Because I'm thinking... G, here it is. This is G. I'm hoping you're seeing that because I'm not standing right now. So I'm hoping I'm getting that in the camera. Do I have an AB that will work with that color? Because this G is being used as these little areas here in her hair. Right up in here. And that might be right for some ABs. So I have to see what I have. I don't think crystals. I don't see a place for crystals, even though I might give her a nose piercing. I just thought of that. A nose piercing by putting a crystal right here on her nose. That would make it a little different. I can also pierce her ear. So I'll write that down. That might be fun. That might be fun and interesting. So I've made those notes. I've looked at the colors. Yeah. I'm looking forward to this one. There is an event that Diamond Grandma is doing. I'm not sure what month it is. Let me check. And I think it has to do with gnomes and fairies. Let's see. It's in April. Unicorns, mermaid, gnomes, dragons. It's kind of a fantasy life type. I could do this for that event. Yeah, I could do this with that event. With all of my piercings, possibly in the ear. Maybe in the nose. Maybe some ABs down here. Yeah, I like those ideas. And I'm happy with that. So that is the Elf Fairy. There you go. I will go ahead and do what's needed to get these all back in the packaging. Put the slip back into the packaging with the beads. And get this back in the book and get it marked as reviewed. So I will be right back when I get all that done. Hang on. Okay. I've got everything back where it should be. The diamond painting is back in the book and it's been marked. So I'm going to pause again, put this one away, and get the next one. Hang in there. Sorry to hit the camera. Sorry. Okay. The next one was the stained glass bee. Not too much to look at here as far as a color shading. I do want to look at the blues. This is 17 colors. It's a 30 by 30. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and open up the drills and see what we can see. Apologize for any reflections. These lights, it's always a challenge. So if I turn it this way, maybe you can see the canvas a little bit better without the glare. Really pretty, nice and small. Let's see what blues I have going on over here. I'm also getting some coffee with my straw, no slurping. Yeah, you're welcome. No problem. Okay, let's see. Letter D. How are these even marked? They're marked by numbers. Okay, so I need 10. 10. And then I've got W, which is 9. Nice that they're together. So 9 and 10. And then 3. Let's see. We'll do that. 9 and 10 are together. We'll do that. And then number 3. Oh, okay. So 3 is 518. I don't know that I'm familiar with that color. I don't come across that very often. 9 is 823 and 10 is 824. So the 3 colors I have here are these 3 working together. Dark, medium, and light. You can see that? I think that'll be pretty. I'm not too familiar with this color. I don't see that coming and going in different diamond paintings. 823, 824, sure. But what is that, 518? I think it was. Number 3. What's number 3? Oh, lady eyes, guys. 518. Yeah, I need new glasses for sure. That's pretty. Okay, I'm okay with that blue combination. And what else do we have to look at? Let me check why I'm kind of surveying this canvas. I'm thinking about, oh, yeah, that's very good glue. It doesn't feel soupy, doesn't feel thick. I like to check a couple of areas. Yeah, I think that's going to be okay. A little bit thick, just a tiny bit thick. Oh, what about ABs up here? In the cone? Or maybe the wings? I might even, there's a color, 140, I think it's 141. I have to go and take a look. But I might buy a couple of white ABs to have, you know, a decent stock of them. Just to do this area here. And maybe even, what is 12? What color is 12? 12 is kind of this cream color. If I look, it's kind of a cream, maybe a, yeah, it's kind of beigey. What number is it? This is 842. If I get some ABs in this color, I could substitute the regular drills just up in here. I have to see what I have. If I can come close with what I have, or do I need to purchase something? But I'm thinking white ABs kind of in here, not all over, just kind of here and there, and then in the wings. Ooh, and Jay, what color are you? 726, number 6. Jay, this is the 6 that I have. 726. And you see where it is right here? Maybe a few crystals? Right here? That's what I'm thinking. Okay, gotta write it down because I like it. Okay, so I'm thinking ABs, white, and or off-white for the hive and bee wings. And I'm thinking J, what number was that? Number 6. Number 6. Crystal. What word do I want to write? Crystal enhancements. I think that would be pretty. Just crystal here with a few ABs here and here and a few crystals kind of planted around there. I think it will do wonders for that. Then I have all of this what is this, 3865? Yeah, 3865. I might do... I'm thinking either up here in this area, in the border area, maybe some white flocking or some white sand in here. Let me just write that down. Let's see, border, white flocking, or white sand. Yeah. And then put that in a frame, and that'll give it some texture, and that way I don't have to do all of that color blocking. It's not that ridiculously a ridiculous amount, but I think I'm going to do some type of mixed media finish along the border. That would be fun. Even some, let's see, or white glitter. I have to think about it. But now that I'm kind of looking at this canvas holistically and thinking what I could do with it to make it uniquely mine, those are some of the things that I could do with it. Yeah, I kind of like that idea. So I've written that down, and I think that's all I want. Where is that color? What is that color? That's number 4. F. Where is that pink color? I'm trying to find what 4 is. F. I don't see it. Oh, F. Okay, I was looking for 4. Okay, here. F. Right in there. It's gotta be more than that, right? If that's all there is, that's pretty incredible. It's right next to the letter Z, but I don't see an F in here. I see a P, but no F. On the other side, it's right next to the Z's are the F's. Here's another right in there, but I don't see any F's. The only place I see F's are right here. There's like 1, 2, 3. 3? Okay. I'm looking. And maybe there's some F's up in here that I'm not seeing. I need my light board to see it. Maybe. But there's like 3 beads for F, which is number 4. That's really pretty. I might have to make more use of that. And these areas where I don't see an F, like next to this where the Z is, I might add some F's. That's a really pretty color. I'd like to see more of it. I might sneak it in. Make that last note, and then I think I'm done with this canvas. Let's see, so F/ number 4. Make more use of. Question mark. Okay. I think I'm done with that canvas. I like the shading. I think I'm going to bling out the hive and the wings. And I think I might substitute some crystals here and there. Not completely, just kind of accents on these yellow buds surrounding the painting. And I think I'm going to mix media the border, either in glitter, in sand, or flocking, or something, to kind of give it that texture and let this kind of sit out on its own. I think that would be pretty. So those are my thoughts on the stained glass bee. Yay! Okay, let me go ahead and get this put back together, and we will move on to the 4th one we've already chosen and take a look at that. Okay folks, I'm holding the page up here to keep the glare off of it as much as possible. So I've got the bee back in the book. I've got it highlighted, the serial number, to show that we've reviewed it and did the deeper dive on it. And I've got my notes in the back of the drill pack, and that is ready to go back in the drawer. And we'll see when we can get to this, but I really like the idea. So I'm going to have to order, see what I have as far as the ABs and crystals that I have, and maybe place an order for some extra drills so I have a nice supply of them. And to do the white ABs, because I definitely want to do that. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm glad to make the notes so I don't have to remember anything. And that's that. So let me go ahead and pull out the 4th one, pre-chosen. One moment. Okay, and this is the last painting for this particular video. And we're currently at, oh, just under an hour. Okay, not too bad. I didn't rush through. I did everything I wanted to do, except I forgot to pull this out of the sleeve. So let me do that. Okay. This is the wine glass. Now, I have been looking for wine and cheese. I recently did a retail therapy video, and I found a different wine and cheese from Amazon from Star Or that I love. That is not in a book yet. That needs to get into the big book. That's not there yet, but I will be doing a deeper dive on that one. Well, I kind of did. On the retail therapy video, I did take out the drills and take a look at that, so that won't be in a Deja View video. But This was one of the first ones that I bought when I was looking for wine bottles and things like that. And this is the drill set. Let's see. This is 30 by 40, 21 colors. Nice variety of colors. What I do want to look at this. I want to look at the liquid in the glass. And I'm thinking, off the top of my head, maybe some ABs along this highlighting. Maybe some ABs here. Some white ABs. The white ABs I'm going to use for the B. I think I could reuse here as well. Possible crystals. This J, what number is that? 726. The crystals that I have might work in some of these little, just a little pop here and a little pop there. That's kind of right off the top of my head. Let's see. Let me check the glue. Okay, that seems very sticky. It doesn't feel thick and soupy, which will make your drills, I mean, just go wandering. They turn into little nomads. They go wander just everywhere. It drives me a little bit crazy. I have to keep reseating them. Oh, this purple and blue. Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look. Yay! Love this stuff. I hope you guys that like the longer format videos are enjoying the deeper dive. You'll let me know in the comments, right? Right. Much appreciated. Sorry for the crinkling. It won't last too long. Trying to be quiet, but the packaging they give us is what we're stuck with. Okay, let me make a few notes. How many colors? 21. Oops. Not that one. Where's my writing pen? There it is. Hiding. My tools tend to hide from me. Doesn't last long because I go on a hunt and I find them. Okay, so what colors do we have in here? We have J, which is number 9. How are these listed? They're listed by number. So there's 9. Another tool that tried to hide from me. I have sussed it out and found it. I really should use my bigger scissors. My TEMU scissors. Oh, what, these Amazon. I can't even remember. Not that it matters, but this has a longer. Okay, so that's 9. And then what else do I have in here? I have V, which is 3820, which is 15. Okay, 15. Okay, so that's 15. What else do I have in here? J and V. Then we have some E. E is what? Okay, where's the E? That's number 900 and it's number 12. Okay, I can see that color in there. We're starting to pull it together. Let me get this cut and I'll make sure I'm in frame here. I'm trying not to open the bag. Just trying to cut it on the seam because you know I like my train game. But I don't want the drills to spill all over the place either. So far that's what we've got inside the glass. Let me see if you can see that. Gotta stand up sometimes. Learning as I go, folks. Okay, so that was E. What else do I see? I see an S, which is number 17. Let's see. Okay, I can see that color. The one thing when I do this privately, I always make sure I don't lose sight of my drills. Okay, I can see those colors all working together so far. Okay. I'll bring them up closer to the camera in just a moment. J, V, E, I got an S, and this really dark color is W and B, number 1 and 2. Okay, I can cut those out together. Okay, then let's take a look at the palette for inside the glass. That's the palette of colors inside the glass. I think that's really gonna be pretty. Look at that. See what I mean? I think that's going to work out really well. Any ABs in there, you think? I'm going to have to give that some thought. I'll put it in my notes. I'll put that in my notes. For sure. Let me make a note of that. I like the palette, though. And what did I do with my little note card? Oh, here it is. Okay, so we've got that ABs for inside glass. Question mark. So that's a thought there. And I'm thought about some crystals in the crystals as pop of color in quote unquote bubbles around border. Okay, so I've made that note there. And then, okay, I see a lot of W and I see a lot of R's in the bottle. W is the main color, but I see a lot of R's kind of in the shadows. So what color is W? W is 2. So it's going to be this dark color. And then R is number 6. Let's see, where is number 6? Okay, 6, you are hiding, but I will find, oh, I like that. Let me cut that out. Okay, so we are okay with the colors in here, and this is the bottle. The bottle has WR, but it also has B as in boy, which is number 2 again. So these two colors that are the dark colors in the wine glass are also in the wine bottle. And those are the colors in the wine bottle. No, this used to be brighter before, so I'm trying to make it a little bit brighter. Look at those colors. How they kind of blend together. I think that's really going to be pretty in the wine bottle. And then you have all these accent colors, which I won't pull out. But if they're true to color, you can kind of see those colors blending with these as accents. Very, very nice. Very nice. I like that. And there might be a lot of confetti on here for these computer-generated budgets, but even though I whine about confetti, you will hear me often whine about confetti. I love the results of confetti. I really do. So my whining is just me being, you know, a little bit extra. 20 and 14. That's 19. That's 16. There's 14. Now I have to find 20. Let's see. What 20 is what? No, am I right? K and O. K is 19. And O is 14. Oh, so 19 and 14. These two colors here. These two colors are two of the blues that are up right in here. Right in that swatch right there. And along here. And along here. These two colors. That's going to be really pretty. And it's nestled up against the letter D, which is 13. So 13... Okay, let me see what I have over here. That's 6. That's 1 and 2. And that is 10 and 11. Okay, let me see if I'm missing some drills here. No, where is it? Oh, there it is. It was hiding under the paper. Oh no, that's 20 and 21. Do I have any more hiding? Okay, I'm gonna pause the video and just take a quick count. So hang on. Okay, it wasn't missing for long, but I have sussed out 13. So 13 is what now? 13 is D. No, this comes from a different kit. I will find the pack that goes to. It happened to be, I saw this 13 right here. I saw that 13 and I thought I had found it. Okay, let me go back on pause. Be right back. Okay, mystery solved. The pack that I found on the floor that I thought was a 13 went to the Rooster. That's now in here. The 13 I was looking for this one was right next to 14. Yeah. There's 13 right there, right next to 14 still attached. I don't know why I didn't, yeah, don't even ask. But that's that D. So what you have are these two right here, here, and D is right up here, which is this color. So you've got these three colors right here kind of working together. And then it goes a little bit darker because D is nestled up against W and W is 310. So we don't have to see black to know black, right? But it is number 2, so it goes like that. So that is this right here. Oh, I think that's going to be pretty. I am happy with what I've seen here. I like the colors inside the glass. I like the idea of maybe a few crystals here and there in the bubbles of it all. I like the idea of maybe some white ABs along the highlights area in the glass and bottle. Not too many, just a few accents here and there. Maybe a little bit of sparkle, extra sparkle here on the highlights. I'm happy with that. Good stick. Very manageable amount of colors. I've got my heat sealed bag, so you know I'm happy with that. So I am liking. Yeah. I'm liking that. You know what pops into my head though? Metallic. Yeah, maybe like along the base maybe? I don't know. I'm going to think on that. I'm going to make a note on the sheet because I think I have a few spares of metallic beads. Just kind of here and there, maybe along the very base. I'm not sure. It just popped into my head. So I'm going to give that some thought. But overall, it's a very simple pattern or image. It's a very simple image. It's not too cluttered. Has plenty of nice popping colors. The image itself is not too convoluted with a whole lot of busy background. It's just surrounded in color with these two as a focal point, which really appealed to me when I saw this. It wasn't my wine and cheese that I was looking for, but it was close enough that I really wanted to get it. Because this would be a nice guy gift or a family gift if you know someone that has a home bar. If you framed it up or put it on an artist canvas for them, they could hang it up near their bar area. It would be totally suitable. It would stand out. I love it. I really do. Okay, so those are the 4 diamond paintings that I wanted to kind of highlight in this very first Deja View video. And that's kind of how it's going to go. I'm just going to grab a canvas, really look at it, think about some embellishments, thinking about some recharting, thinking about some blinging out, thinking about different finishes that I could possibly do on it, make notes, and share those notes and that thinking with you guys. What do you think about the overall format? This is my very first Deja View. I did kind of market it in previous videos that this series was coming. This is kind of what I had in mind. And I'm glad that I booked everything, all of the paintings, away from filming it, because it just took hours. It was confusing. I was all over the place, but I landed on some type of organization that is working for me. I was able to put my hands on those drills quite quickly. All 4 paintings, I found the drills within 3 minutes, because I'm labeling them on here, and I've got my great big cards in here with the information on there. So I don't have to squint and kind of get a flashlight and try to read the code. That doesn't work for me. So this works for me. It's very easy to see, very easy to find. So that is that, folks. That is my very first Deja Vu video in the books. Check. Done. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have other ideas or other things that I could think about or look at when I'm doing this type of longer format, deeper dive video. So I didn't watch the clock at all. I didn't feel rushed. I took the time that I wanted to take with each painting, got to see what I wanted to see. I made the necessary notes for myself, and I accomplished everything. We just went through just 4 canvases, but I figure somewhere between 4 and 6 per video. So this is the first. Again, your thoughts and your ideas are much appreciated. So we will go ahead and end it here. Again, I'm Kelly Renee. This is Sharing Our Shine, very first Deja Vu series video. Glad you are here and able to join me in this little journey of mine. And as you go forth in your everyday life, sharing your shine with others, take a step back and allow that shine to do what it does naturally. Become reflective. Accept the shine from others. And remember, when you're sharing that shine, practice tolerance and respect with your fellow man, your friends, your family, whoever it may be. Something we all need and deserve. Thanks so much for being here with me. There will be another 2 of this video in a few weeks or so. I've got some other things to share with you in the meantime, in between. But until we can meet again, take care, everyone, and thanks for being here. Bye now.